Hey guys, I'm Dari, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something different. Disney just decided to release tons and tons of information about upcoming series and movies from Marvel, from Star Wars, and just everything Disney. And so I thought, why not watch some of the stuff? Because I know there are a few teasers and trailers in there. I already heard of some of the stuff and talked about it with a few people. So I think today I'm just gonna watch some of the panels they did in their Disney Investor Day stream. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing because it's nearly 4 hours long. So let's just see what Disney has planned for the future.
We are moving quickly to bring audiences the first television series based on one of the greatest science fiction horror classics ever made, Alien. FX's
Oh, I've
Alien
already
will be
heard
helmed
about
by
this, but this
Fargo and
is
Legion's
so
Noah Hawley,
awesome.
stepping into the creator, executive producer chair, working alongside Sir Ridley Scott. Set not too far
Okay,
into
that's
our future,
great.
it's the
That's
first
good
Alien
to know.
story set on Earth. And by blending both the timeless horror of the first Alien film with the non-stop action of the second, it's going to be a scary thrill ride that will blow people back in their seats.
Whoa, okay.
And finally, we'll be embarking on one of the most sweeping, sophisticated, and adult series FX has ever created, a retelling of James Clavell's beloved epic saga, Shogun. Set within the riveting and real Game of Thrones that was feudal Japan, it is adapted by Justin Marks and Rachel Kondo. Tim Van Patten, the highly decorated award-winning producer of The Sopranos and Boardwalk Empire, and the director of the pilot and early episodes of Game of Thrones, has signed on to bring this giant and visceral canvas to life. So those are just some of the many exciting projects we have in our slate, along with a number of others in early development that we will be announcing in the coming months.
Okay, let's pause this for a second. 3 things that really sparked my interest. First, American Horror Stories, which kind of seems like a spin-off to American Horror Story. I'm also kind of interested to see what Shogun is about, because Game of Thrones, but in Japan, sounds very interesting. But the most important thing I want to talk about is the Alien series that they want to do. I already saw it on Twitter and I'm super excited for this. I love the Alien movies. I'm a big fan, and when Disney first bought the Fox Studios, I was very concerned about the Alien franchise because Disney was always known as the super family friendly company, and I just didn't know where a horror franchise like Alien could fit into that. And especially after Alien Covenant didn't do well in cinema, I really thought the Alien franchise was done. So I'm super excited to see that they are working on a new series with Ridley Scott working together with them, which is super amazing. And it's also happening on Earth. That's the thing that's throwing me off a little bit, but I'm intrigued what they're gonna do with that. So I'm definitely gonna see this, even though I'm a little bit sad because the announcement of this show also probably means that they've officially given up on a sequel to Alien Covenant, which I was excited about. I'm one of the few people that really loves Prometheus and Alien Covenant, which are probably the 2 most hated Alien movies in the whole series. But I love them, and I love the whole storyline with I don't want to spoil too much about the movies, but I was just excited to see another movie which connects Alien Covenant with the first Alien movie, but I don't think that's gonna happen anymore now. So that's a little bit sad. But I'm really glad we're still getting new Alien content. So yeah, I think we're now gonna go to Star Wars.
Today, I'm excited to share with you that John and Dave are concurrently developing 2 new spin-off series exclusively for Disney+. One, The Rangers of the New Republic, and the other featuring
that
fan
logo was
favorite
interesting.
Ahsoka Tano.
Well, I've heard of this.
Set
I'm
within
so
the timeline
excited.
of The Mandalorian.
Both.
These interconnected shows, along with future stories, will excite new audiences, embrace our most passionate fans, and will culminate in a climactic story event. The next chapter will debut on Disney Plus Christmas of 2021.
Okay, let's let's talk about those, because I think I will talk about Star Wars a little bit more. So, Rangers of the New Republic and Ahsoka, both within the timeline of The Mandalorian. That's interesting. I think it was obvious that Ahsoka would get a series on her own, because she's such a huge character that kind of would be a waste to just have her in The Mandalorian. But I'm interested what Rangers of the New Republic is gonna be about. If it's set in the Mandalorian timeline, and also all three series are gonna lead into a big new event. That sounds super interesting. I guess those three shows are either gonna share some storylines, or at least lead up to the same thing in the end. But I'm excited to see what they want to do with that. And it's just great to get more content about Ahsoka.
One of the most exciting and ambitious new series we have coming to Disney Plus in 2022 is Andor, a tense,
the
nail-biting
Cassian
spy thriller
show
in the Star Wars universe, created by Tony Gilroy. Tony's incredible success with the Bourne Identity films distinguishes him as one of today's best creators of the modern spy genre. We couldn't be more thrilled to have him at the helm of this new series for Star Wars. Diego Luna will be back in the role of Rebel spy Cassian Andor from Rogue One, and he will be joined by a fantastic new cast that includes Stellan Skarsgård, Adria Arjona, Fiona Shaw, Denise Goff, Kyle Soller, and Genevieve O'Reilly as Mon Mothma. We just began production in London 2 weeks ago. Here's a special look at Andor.
I haven't seen this teaser.
Everything
That's some stuff from Rogue One, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I want to see Chirrut again.
It's a film that connected new audiences with the oldest fans. It was a bittersweet feeling, you know, in the premiere, knowing that it was just one film.
Donnie Yen!
But
I love Donnie Yen.
Right?
As you can see, we're getting ready. We're building stages, we're rehearsing, we're training, we're trying costumes, we're doing everything to make sure we do the best show.
I'm really excited having the chance to explore Cassian. It's really fun to go on a set that is emulating something you like so much.
The enormity of this is like doing a big feature film.
It's very cinematic. For me, that's where the excitement is.
12 episodes, 12 scripts, over 200 named cast members, over 6,000 crowd people, a lot of creatures that come in from the creature department.
We treat this exactly like we would a film. There is no difference in our approach.
Every creature and droid that we've been building has the same care, level of attention to detail as the previous films.
It's huge, it's thrilling, but also it's wonderfully challenging.
There's tons of possibilities to explore. It is the building of a revolution.
That's awesome. Oh! That's some great storyline ideas. Storyboards? How do you call it? It's a storyboard, isn't it? The pictures you do to kinda show what you have in mind? I think, yeah. But that looked amazing. Okay, 12 episodes, so it's a mini-series basically. I wonder if we're getting some cameos from other characters from Rogue One, but probably not, because they basically all met, at least some of them only met in the movie. So I guess the chances of seeing Chirrut again might be a bit low. But I'm still excited about this. I mean, it's a story where we all know where it's gonna end, because they're all gonna die in Rogue One, basically. So there's some limited things that you can do. But I mean, that's not the first time that Star Wars made movies or things that would lead up into something that we already know would happen. Like we all knew in Rogue One at the end they were gonna die, so that's not that different now. But yeah, that's cool. Some of the sets they had in there looked pretty amazing already, so I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with that.
Last August,
Oh,
at
the
the
Kenobi
D23 Expo
series!
in Anaheim, we announced the return of Ewan McGregor
Yes!
in the iconic role of Jedi Master
I'm so
Obi-Wan
excited for this.
Kenobi
This is probably
for a
the
special
series I'm
event
most
series
excited
on
about.
Disney+. Obi-Wan Kenobi begins 10 years after the dramatic events of Revenge of the Sith, where he faced his greatest defeat, the downfall and corruption of his best friend and Jedi apprentice, Anakin Skywalker turned evil Sith Lord, Darth Vader. Our fans will be thrilled that Hayden
I heard about
Christensen
this,
will
and
be
that's
returning in the role
awesome.
of Darth Vader.
Yes.
This will be the rematch of the century. The series is directed by Deborah Chow, coming off the great work she did with us as a director on season 1 of The Mandalorian. Production will begin in March of next year. Here's an early look at Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What's that about? Here's an early look on Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then nothing? Basically just the logo? Was there supposed to be a snippet or something, but they couldn't finish it in time? Oh man, yeah, but I'm really excited about Kenobi. And I'm wondering in which way they're gonna include Hayden Christensen in this. Because they say he returns as Darth Vader, but I don't know if that's worth bringing the actor back just to put him in a suit. So what I'm imagining is they're gonna show us a few flashbacks maybe, or some force projections where we see Anakin in his normal old form. Because otherwise you could just use another guy to play Vader and dub him over. But yeah, like I said, this is probably the series I'm most excited about. Because Obi-Wan is probably my favorite Star Wars character, alongside Darth Maul. Yeah, I'm super excited.
During our first year on Disney+, our animated series Star Wars: The Clone Wars saw tremendous success with its epic 7th and final season.
This was so an awesome
Building
season.
on the legacy of The Clone Wars, our new animated series, The Bad Batch,
Yes!
follows the Specialist Commandos
I'm excited
of
for
Clone
this.
Force 99 as they embark on new missions in a rapidly changing galaxy. This is The Bad Batch.
Haven't watched this either.
Call themselves the Bad Batch.
Back on Camino. The new animation style is still so awesome.
The Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic empire.
Or are we gonna see them? That was Echo! Yes! They're gonna include Echo. Ooh. These are some amazing shots.
That was quite an impressive display.
What? What's Tarkin doing there? What? Why? So I'm wondering if we're gonna see the whole Order 66 again in the series, or if it's just gonna continue after that. And I still wonder if they were affected by it. I personally don't think so, because they were special made clones, so I don't think they have the chip in their brain as the other clones have. But I don't know. But I'm still curious why they were talking to Tarkin. Oh, this show is gonna be good. If it's only half as good as the 3 episodes that we got in season 7, then it's gonna be amazing. And I'm so happy they include Echo in this.
Star Wars Visions will be a series of animated short films celebrating the Star Wars galaxy through the lens of the world's best anime creators. This anthology collection will bring 10
This
fantastic
is
visions
such an interesting
from
idea.
several of the leading Japanese anime studios, offering a fresh and diverse cultural perspective to Star Wars.
That's interesting because I'm a fan of anime, and I've always thought Star Wars in an anime style would be super cool. And they've already done like a little short story animation series. I think it's called Galaxies of Adventure, where they're recreating some Star Wars scenes from the movies and other stuff into little short stories. And they already look pretty close to an anime style, and it looks great. So if the animation is kind of going in that direction, then I'm gonna be super happy with that.
Lando Calrissian is the galaxy's smoothest, most notorious scoundrel, and he'll return in a brand new event series for Disney+. Justin Simien, creator of the critically acclaimed and hugely popular Dear White People, is developing the story with us now. A massive Star Wars fan himself, Justin has put together a reel to give you a sense of the style, tone, and irresistible swagger of our upcoming series.
That
Lando.
logo.
Take a look.
Bright and colorful as the man himself. I think that's the series from all the new Star Wars stuff. That's probably the one I'm least interested in. I will still watch it, but I'm just Lando isn't really a character that I'm in the need to know more. So I'm guessing they're bringing back Donald Glover for this. I think it would make the most sense because he was a pretty good choice for the younger Lando in the Solo movie. And I guess it could be kind of cool to see him doing more stuff. But I don't know, like I said, it's just one of the things that I don't really need it, but I guess I'm glad to have anything I can.
Leslie Headland, Emmy-nominated creator of the mind-bending series Russian Doll, is a boldly innovative filmmaker bringing her new Star Wars series to Disney+. The Acolyte is a mystery thriller that will take us into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era.
That's awesome. Something completely new, something completely individual and not connected to the Star Wars stuff we have now. And it sounds like it's gonna be a little bit more darker stuff. I'm super intrigued to watch this. Sounds super interesting. Like I said, just something completely new. This is the second show that I'm most interested in after the Kenobi series.
Lucasfilm Animation will be teaming up with our unparalleled visual effects team ILM to develop a special Star Wars adventure for Disney+, a Droid Story. This epic journey will introduce us to a new hero guided by our most iconic duo,
Okay.
R2-D2 and C-3PO, on a special mission known only to them. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, like in all the Clone Wars episodes with them. So this is basically gonna be like a special or something? So is it a movie or just like a short special thing? I don't really know. But yeah, okay, that sounds kind of cool, but yeah, it's not the most interesting stuff for me, I guess. I kind of liked the droid episodes in Clone Wars, but I can't say they were my favorites. I guess it will be a fun little thing for in between.
As we announced recently, we're currently developing a brand new Star Wars feature with acclaimed filmmaker, Academy Award winner, Taika Waititi. Taika's approach to Star Wars will be fresh, unexpected, and unique. His enormous talent and sense of humor will ensure that audiences are in for an unforgettable ride. He's currently hard at work writing this next adventure.
Interesting.
And to close today, I couldn't be more excited that our next Star Wars feature film will be directed by Patty Jenkins. Patty, director of the Wonder Woman franchise, will bring her inspired vision to Rogue Squadron. This story will introduce a new generation of starfighter pilots as they earn their wings and risk their lives in a boundary-pushing, high-speed thrill ride. The legend of Rogue Squadron has been long beloved by Star Wars fans and will move us into a future era of the galaxy. Rogue Squadron will be released in theaters Christmas of 2023.
So that means it's probably going to take place after episode 9, I guess? Because if it's the new future of pilots and everything, that sounds like after episode 9. I don't know. But sounds cool. I'm also super excited for the Taika Waititi movie. Because Taika makes awesome things. Oh? Lightyear? Like Buzz Lightyear?
This is a Toy Story film. Well, not so fast. See, back when we created the very first Toy Story, we designed Buzz Lightyear with the idea that he was a toy based on some really cool character from an epic blockbuster film. Well, all these years later, we decided it's time to make that film. Directed by PIXAR vet Angus MacLean, co-director of Finding Dory, Lightyear is
so
the
he's not a toy, he's a real
origin
person
story
in
of
this
the
one.
original Buzz Lightyear. And it reveals how this young test pilot became the space ranger we all know him to be today. And we're excited to announce this new Buzz Lightyear will be voiced by none other than Chris Evans. You don't get much more traditional PIXAR than Buzz, and we're excited to have Chris's help in bringing a new twist to this iconic character. We can't wait to take audiences to infinity and beyond as Lightyear launches into theaters in the summer of 2022. So there you have it. PIXAR continues to transform, even as we've become a proud part of the wonderful tradition of animation. Just please don't tell Kevin Feige that we're hiring Chris Evans away from Marvel Studios, okay? Oh no, here he comes.
Great transition. Oh yes, now it's getting interesting.
We at Marvel Studios are thrilled to have a home on Disney Plus where nearly the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe is laid out in a way that's easy for fans around the world to enjoy. There's a lot of new content coming from Marvel Studios, so let's get started. Wandavision will be the very first Marvel Studios series on Disney Plus. Wanda and Vision are two of our most powerful and complex heroes, and this series is a perfect expansion point for MCU storytelling. Launching on Disney Plus on January 15th, here's a look at the brand new trailer for WandaVision.
Oh, I'm excited.
So what's a single gal like you doing rattling around this big house?
Well, I assure you, I'm married to a man, a human one.
Wanda.
I love those characters.
An unusual couple.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
We just don't know what to expect.
Howdy, neighbors. Hey, buddy.
Wanda, what's up?
Who are you?
I don't know.
What? Okay.
I think something's wrong here. Wanda, in your room. Who's doing this to you?
Are you here to help us?
This is our
Interesting. There was that girl from the first two Thor movies, right? Oh, I've got goosebumps. I'm so excited for this. Super, super excited. Oh, I got goosebumps watching that trailer. Awesome. So I guess someone plays those two characters in a kinda sitcom world where they are living a happy house life. I don't know. Looks interesting. I'm really wondering which other characters we're gonna meet in this. And I heard that this show is gonna lead right into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So I think this is gonna go on a huge roller coaster ride. This is gonna end big. I'm excited.
Elizabeth Olsen is currently in London right now She's shooting the film
Yeah,
Doctor
like
Strange
I
in the
said.
Multiverse of Madness with director Sam Raimi,
Oh, is it the
star
other
Benedict Cumberbatch, and
way
the rest of
around?
the cast, including Benedict Wong, Rachel McAdams, and Chiwetel Ejiofor. And joining them is a new fan favorite character from the comics, America Chavez, played by Xochitl Gomez. This film hits theaters March 25th,
Okay,
2022,
so it's after-
and we're really pushing the boundaries of storytelling with this
After
thrilling,
Wandavision.
scary, mind-bending adventure.
Awesome.
Not only will Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness connect directly to the events of WandaVision,
Yeah.
but it will also connect to the events of our new Spider-Man film
Ooh,
coming to theaters
yeah, I knew
December
it.
2020.
Awesome. This Doctor Strange movie is gonna give us so many possibilities for the future, especially with the new Spider-Man movies. If they're really gonna bring Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield back with Tom Holland, it would make so much sense in this context. Also, I heard some rumors that Ryan Reynolds is also gonna be in it, and I have to say, if they wanna bring Deadpool into the MCU, this next Spider-Man movie is the perfect time to do it.
Moving to our next series for Disney Plus, which launches this coming March, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier features two recognizable superheroes last seen together in the final moments of Avengers Endgame. Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon, is played by Anthony Mackie, and Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, is played by Sebastian Stan. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is a cinematic experience. It's a Marvel Studios movie played out over 6 episodes.
Six
Now here for the first
episodes,
time
okay.
is an exclusive look at the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Just 6 episodes. Oh.
The legacy of that shield is complicated.
Right, yeah. He got the shield in Endgame.
The world was upside down. People need something to get behind. They need the symbol.
Ooh, Daniel Brühl! Awesome.
So what's our plan? So no plan.
Like Cap. Just like Cap.
Great.
What's going on in that cyborg brain of yours?
You don't want to know.
Oh yeah, I can see it working. Gears turning. Oh, they're malfunctioning. They're on fire.
God, I hate you.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, the trailer was cool. I wasn't actually that interested in that series because I'm not that big of a fan of Bucky. I like Falcon, but he's not in my top characters either. So it was a series where I thought, yeah, I'm gonna watch it, and it's gonna be cool, I guess, but yeah, there's other things that I'm way more excited about. But the trailer was cool, and I already heard some rumors that Daniel Brühl from Civil War is coming back, and to see him in that little shot of the trailer is making me super excited. It's just great to see as a German actor in such a big thing as Marvel, and I liked him in Civil War, so I'm excited to see him in this series.
Now to another hero we last saw in Avengers Endgame, Black Widow will return to the big screen
Which
on
should
May
have
7th,
been out
2021.
a long time ago.
Of course, the film stars Scarlett Johansson as Natasha Romanoff. Fans have been patient, and I can't tell you just how ready we are for this Avenger to finally have her own standalone film. And speaking of fan-favorite characters,
yes!
Loki. The God of Mischief will step out of his brother's shadow and into his own series on Disney
That's
Plus
what I'm most
in May
excited about.
of next year. The great Tom Hiddleston returns as Loki and is joined in the series by Owen Wilson,
Owen
Gugu
Wilson?
Mbatha-Raw, Sophia DiMartino, Mumni
Okay.
Mosaku, and Richard E. Grant. As with our other shows coming to Disney Plus, we want to try something a little different. Explore a new genre for us at Marvel Studios. So we've put Loki in the center of his own crime thriller.
A crime thriller?
If that sounds a little
with
unusual and
Loki?
confusing, don't worry. Loki's just as
Okay.
confused. Here's the very first look at Loki.
Oh, I'm interested.
Get your hands up.
That scene was so awesome. Where did he strand? Okay. He's so confused.
You're taking me somewhere to kill me. No, I'm taking you someplace to talk.
Wow,
Where
Owen
I
Wilson
like
looks
to talk.
so strange.
But you do like to lie, which you just did. Because we both know you love to talk. How long have you been here? I don't know, it's hard to say. You know, time passes differently here in the TVA. What does that mean? You'll catch up.
Okay.
Glorious.
What? Was that Natasha? Are we getting Loki with short hair?
Brother, I'm down. You'd better be ready.
What the hell? What the hell? What?
Come on. What did you expect?
What? That was hilarious. Oh my god. That's gonna be interesting and totally different from what I expected from this show. I really thought we were gonna explore some kind of alternate timeline since he escaped the Avenger movie and the things that happened there. But that stuff looks totally different from what I thought. And Tom Hiddleston is so great as Loki. I'm so excited for this. Oh my god, that was awesome!
Shifting to Marvel Studios' first animated series, coming to Disney Plus next summer,
ooh.
What If flips the script on the MCU,
That's the
taking
second
famous
thing
events
I'm
from the
super
films
excited
and
about.
reimagining them in unexpected ways. We've assembled a stellar voice cast with many MCU stars reprising their roles. Here's a look at What If.
Space. Time.
Ooh,
Reality.
it's a nice animation style.
It's more than a linear path. It's a prism of endless possibility.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
Oh, is that the Watcher? Is that his name? Oh, Peggy with the super serum. As Captain Britain. Nice.
A super soldier.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
You sure don't seem too freaked out about all this, kid. What you doing out there all by yourself anyway?
Exploring the world.
Sounds fun. But why stop at one world when we can show you all of them?
I am the Watcher.
Yeah, it is the Watcher. I was right.
I am your guide through these vast new realities.
Awesome.
Follow me and dare to face the unknown.
Are we getting the zombie verse from the comics?
What if?
Give me the tour.
Whoa. Whoa. There was a lot. Oh my god. Awesome. I'm really gonna love this series. Because like the Doctor Strange movie, it's giving us so many possibilities of what could happen, and I just love theorizing these what if scenarios, so seeing them in a series is gonna be great. And it looks like they're gonna bring a lot of stuff from the comics into it, which I'm super excited about. So I guess we're gonna see a lot of stuff from the movies that happened, but in a changed way, like with Peggy Carter as Captain Britain instead of Steve Rogers as Captain America. We've seen the Watcher in this, which is gonna be super awesome to see. And if I saw it right, we had Steve as a zombie Captain America, and I know there is a storyline in the comics where basically all the characters are zombies. I even have a poster with a zombie Deadpool on my wall. Yay, that's gonna be awesome. I love it already.
We've just wrapped production in Australia on our film Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and we're so impressed the way Simu Liu has brought the character of Shang-Chi to life. Simu is surrounded on screen by a fantastic cast that includes Awkwafina, Tony Leung, and Michelle Yeoh. This film is among the very first in our Phase 4 and is set to release in theaters on July 9th, 2021. Launching on Disney Plus later next year is Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel is a Pakistani-American teen superhero. Earlier this year during shutdown, we held online auditions all around the world to find our Kamala Khan, and we found her in Aman Vellani. Aman will be surrounded by a phenomenal cast and creative team that will bring this story to life. So here's an early look at Miss Marvel.
Yeah, that's probably the movie, or is it a series? I think it's a movie that I'm least interested in. I'm a huge fan of Carol Danvers as Miss Marvel, but not of Kamala Khan. Her character in the comics and also in what we've seen so far in the Avengers game and such is just far too hyper for me. All those hyperactive geekiness is a little bit annoying. So yeah, that's not gonna be the best movie for me, but we'll see how it goes.
The fact about Miss Marvel is that her idol is Captain Marvel. And Captain Marvel 2 is currently in the works with director Nia DaCosta. And today I'm excited to announce that Miss Marvel, played by Iman, will be joining Brie Larson and co-starring
she's gonna be in this
Marvel
too.
2,
okay.
along with grown-up Monica Rambeau, played by Tiana Paris, whom we will have already met in the upcoming WandaVision. So by now you should start getting a sense of the interconnectedness that infuses all our storytelling. But that doesn't mean there aren't some unexplored corners of the universe.
I'm excited for Eternals.
With next year's Eternals, we're introducing a brand new ensemble of superheroes to the MCU, played by a spectacular cast. This is an epic story spanning thousands of years,
so many good
and
actors.
it's one of our most ambitious films yet. It's set for theatrical release on November 5th, 2021.
Nice.
Original Avenger Jeremy Renner returns
Hawkeye.
to star in Hawkeye, launching on Disney Plus late
With
next
Kate
year.
Bishop.
In our series, Hawkeye teams up with another well-known archer from Marvel Comics, Kate Bishop.
Yes.
And I'm very pleased to confirm that Kate will be played by the amazing Haley Steinfeld. Rounding out that cast are Vera Farmiga, Frau Fee,
I love
and
Vera
newcomer
Farmiga.
Alako Cox playing Maya Lopez. The episodes are being directed by Rhys Thomas and the directing duo of Bert and Bertie. Debuting for the first time in the
She-Hulk.
MCU, She-Hulk
Awesome.
is coming to Disney+.
I'm
It's a series
interested
about a
to
woman
see
trying to
how
navigate the
they're
world and be
doing
taken
her.
seriously as a working professional, despite the fact that she's well over 6'7" and green. It's a very funny series being directed by Kat Coiro and Anu Valia. And I can officially confirm that She-Hulk / Jennifer Walters will be played by the talented and Emmy Award-winning Tatiana Maslany.
Okay.
I'm also pleased to reveal that the brilliant Tim Roth is returning as the Abomination.
Awesome!
A character we first introduced to the MCU in 2008's The Incredible
Oh my god, it's been so
If
long.
that's not enough, I can confirm that the Hulk himself, Mark Ruffalo, will be appearing in the series as well.
Cool.
And since Jennifer Walters is a lawyer who specializes specifically in superhero-oriented legal cases, you never know what Marvel characters are going to pop up from episode to episode.
Oh my god. They're
Bringing
gonna
a whole
be
new different
cameos.
vibe to the MCU, Moon Knight is an action-adventure,
Ooh,
Indiana
yes.
Jones type story coming to life as a
I love
Disney
Moon
Plus
Knight.
series directed by Mohammed Diab. The character Moon Knight is a complex vigilante who suffers from dissociative identity disorder.
Yes,
And these multiple
such a great
identities that live inside
character.
him are very distinct characters in the series. The backdrop of our story is incredible Egyptian iconography. Egyptology is something the world's always been fascinated by, and we're going to tap into it in a fun and bold way in Moon Knight.
Oh my
Now I
god,
want to
I'm
talk about a couple
so
of projects
excited
that
for
we haven't
this.
announced yet. The first of which is Secret Invasion, coming to Disney+. Samuel L. Jackson is back as Nick Fury, and Ben Mendelsohn from Captain Marvel returns as the Skrull, Talos.
Okay.
Next to Civil War, Secret Invasion is arguably the biggest crossover comic event in the last 20 years, and we're bringing it to Disney+. It's about a
That
sect of
sounds
Skrulls who've
interesting.
infiltrated every level of life on Earth. Ironheart will be a
Crazy.
series for Disney Plus about genius inventor Riri
Oh,
Williams,
Riri!
who has the most advanced suit of armor
Oh my
since
god,
Iron
that's
Man.
awesome.
Dominique Thorne will play the title role. And as we like to do, both Secret Invasion and Ironheart will tie directly to MCU feature films.
Oh my god.
We're also well underway on a series for Disney Plus based on Armor Wars, a
Okay.
classic Marvel story about Tony Stark's worst fear coming true. It's what happens when his tech falls into the wrong hands. And this series will star
Ooh.
beloved member of the MCU, Don Cheadle, who will be returning as
Awesome.
Jim Rhodes, aka
Nice.
War Machine. One of the best things about expanding the MCU to Disney Plus is that our team at Marvel Studios is finally able to do some of the things we've always wanted to do,
special.
but didn't quite have the right outlet for. Like produce our first ever live-action holiday special.
Awesome.
In a reverent Guardians fashion, the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special is going to be a lot of fun.
Is it from James
especially
Gunn?
Since James Gunn is
Yes!
back to write and direct.
Nice.
In fact, we're going to shoot it during production of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Awesome.
This special will drop the holiday prior to the next Guardians of the Galaxy film, which hits theaters in 2023.
Okay.
And speaking of Guardians, aptly titled I Am Groot, everyone's favorite little tree, Baby Groot, will star in a series of shorts on Disney Plus featuring several new and unusual characters.
Okay.
Before I go, I couldn't leave you without giving a few more updates on some of our most anticipated upcoming films. In January, we'll begin filming Thor, Love and Thunder with director Taika Waititi
Yes.
and Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman, and Tessa Thompson returning. And I'm pleased to confirm that Academy Award-winning actor Christian Bale is playing the villain,
What?
Gore the God Butcher.
Christian
Thor,
Bale
Love
in the
and Thunder
Marvel
releases in
universe?
theaters on May 6, 2022. As we announced at Comic-Con last year, we're moving ahead with Blade, starring Academy
yes,
Award winner
yes.
Mahershala Ali. The development and storylines
Awesome.
are coming together, and we'll have announcements very, very soon. Director Peyton Reed is hard at work with our Marvel Studios team on the third Ant-Man film, which will
Oh,
officially be called
okay.
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Ooh.
Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas, and Michelle Pfeiffer are all returning. And Catherine Newton is joining the cast and playing
Okay.
Cassie Lang.
Excited to see more
And
of
in the role
Evangeline.
Kang the Conqueror, we have a great actor,
Kang the
Jonathan Majors.
Conqueror. Wow.
I wanted to acknowledge the devastating loss of a dear friend and member of the Marvel Studios family. Chadwick Boseman was an immensely talented actor and an inspirational individual who affected all of our lives professionally and personally. His portrayal of T'Challa the Black Panther is iconic and transcends any iteration of the character in any other medium from Marvel's past. And it's for that reason that we will not recast the character. However,
Good idea.
honor the legacy that Chad helped us build through his portrayal of the King of Wakanda. We want to continue to explore the world of Wakanda and all of the rich and varied characters introduced in the first film. Writer-director Ryan Coogler is hard at work on the sequel now and will bring the film to you in theaters July 8th, 2022.
I think it's a good
And
decision.
finally, I'm
Not
happy to
recast.
announce a film about one of the truly iconic Marvel families. In fact, Marvel's first family, Fantastic Four.
Ooh,
We're working
yeah.
on a feature now, and it will be directed by the director of our recent Spider-Man films, John Watts.
Nice.
We've got a lot in store at Marvel Studios.
Yeah,
and Disney Plus is
definitely.
key to the interconnection and expansion of the MCU. It will be home for both our feature films and our series for years and years to come.
That's
Since
so
Marvel
much.
first joined Disney back in 2009, Bob Iger's been the biggest champion of the work that we do. None of this would have been possible without his support. So it is now my pleasure to turn things back over to Bob. Thank you.
Wow, okay. That was a lot to take in from Marvel. But I'm so excited for nearly everything. And I'm so glad they're exploring more of the comic universe and just bringing in more characters and more cameos, and oh my god. The next years are gonna be amazing movie-wise. Okay, it seems like this was everything. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more that I missed. This was awesome. Like I said, these next years are gonna be amazing in terms of movies and TV shows, and I'm so excited to watch most of the stuff. There's some super amazing stuff coming up. I'm obviously most excited for everything Star Wars and Marvel, but also a lot of the Pixar stuff seemed pretty cool. So, what a bomb on news. That's great. So yeah, that's it. I didn't know at first if I should record this or not, but I just thought, why not? Maybe some of you like to know my first thoughts on those things, so this was an experience. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again with other news stuff. To end this whole thing, what is the thing that you are most excited about from all those things that have been announced right now? I honestly can't decide. It's probably the Loki series and the Kenobi series, but just everything seems so amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to watch all of these beautiful things in the future. So, as for now, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day, and we'll see each other in the next video. Bye!